In the name of Allah, and peace be upon you. During the month of Ramadan, I was spending my days and nights beautifully in the worship of my beloved Allah, and I was very excited to celebrate the upcoming Eid with my relatives and family. But suddenly, one of my two childhood best friends invited me to celebrate Eid with him in Dubai. At first, I instantly refused him. But due to Radiul Fayadaan's constant insistence, stubbornness, and emotional blackmail, I finally gave in, surrendered, and agreed to go to Dubai to celebrate Eid with him. We packed up a few gifts for my relatives living in Dubai and also for Radiul Fayadaan as well. Allahu Akbar. I don't have any property or estate that I could write off in someone's name. But before leaving, I had arranged ED money for all my relatives in Pakistan. Your bro got a haircut and a beard trim, put on some gel, combed his hair just right, looked in the mirror, applied a little oil, put on some kohl in his deep black eyes, and got ready. And headed to the airport because I'ma celebrate Eid at Fayadaan's crib, mate. एक बार फिर Allahu Akbar. Oh, you have no right to look this good looking and gorgeous. Yo, I'm not modeling, I'm just passing through the tube. Allahu Akbar. We are going to pass this journey while reciting the Quran, reading its translation, and contemplating on the word of Allah. Wearing a seatbelt is very important. Houston, we have a liftoff. Allahu Akbar. وعبد القادرية على بدي بدبد البقارية مرحبا يا حبيبي Burjas of Al Arabia and Khalifa, please accept my salam from Al Pakistan. My friend had warned me about being cautious of the Chinese people at the airport. I said, I'm a Pakistani bro, what can a couple of Chinese do to me? Little did I know, there was a tsunami of Chinese people flowing through Dubai airport. It looks like the whole of China has moved to Dubai. If all the Chinese are here, then who is left back in China? With a brownish glow and naughtiness in his eyes, I can see my childhood homie, the one and the only Radiul Fayadaan, catching me by surprise. To get to Fayadaan's house, we sat in his night rider and sped through Dubai's sleek streets that resembled the posh areas of Karachi. May Allah forgive me for over-exaggerating, but in my opinion, the only real difference between Dubai and Karachi is maybe 10 or 12,000 liters of gutter water flowing through the streets of Karachi that also have about 20,000 potholes. Otherwise, I swear, when I came to Dubai, it seemed like I had flown out of a poor and a bit dirty version of Karachi and landed into a cleaner and well-organized version of Karachi in a parallel universe. Look at that, the mosques of Bahria Town, Karachi are here too. It seems that I've spent thousands of dollars on this vacation just to end up back in my own city. So much traffic jam. And speaking of jam, Fayadaan, look at your face, bro. Looks like you've been eating nothing but butter and jam. Your cheeks look like puffed up hot cross buns. Wow, Fayadaan, living it up in a five-star hotel, huh?
No, I have come here for the ATM.
Okay. Yes, money is good. Take some extra for me. You see that building, Al Thuria Tower? I had no idea that in just couple of minutes I'd be staring right at it from my bedroom window where I'll be staying. Look at this, Al Thuria Tower, directly in front of me. I'm a morning person, so after praying at night, having my suhoor in the morning, and offering fajr, I stayed awake while the rest of the world was still snoring away and missing out on the blessings of Allah that were showering in my lap. Even in this scorching heat from the fires of hell, the kind of which gives you blisters all over your body, I walked nearly 1,000 feet to make it to the mosque and bow my head before my Almighty Allah for the Zohar prayer. By the way, you see this beautiful green grass? Don't get too tempted to take off your sandals and walk on it barefooted for Ayurvedic purposes. This grass has been nourished with water full of recycled human waste. No wonder I caught a strange smell earlier at Fajr prayers when I was dragging my feet across the dew-covered lawn. Coming to Dubai and not visiting a mall? Impossible. But there's one problem. I'm fasting. So how am I supposed to survive a mall trip where there are going to be sisters barely covering themselves? Oh well, I'll just have to lower my gaze. Yes, everything's stunning. The buildings are gorgeous. The streets are spotless. But it all reminds me of my beloved Karachi. Hey, what sorcery is this? We entered Dubai Mall and somehow ended up in Dolmen Mall, Clifton, Karachi's parking lot. While lowering my gaze, when I looked at the shiny ground, I could see the reflection of my sisters upon it. If I looked at the ceilings, I could see my sister's reflection in the mirrors above me. Well, I guess we will just look at this aquarium only. Oh, look, a fish doctor has gone inside to take care of the fish. If you notice, there are all sorts of fishes in this aquarium, the predators and the non predators. I can see a stingray as well. A stingray took the life of Mr. Steve Irwin. But in this aquarium, all these fishes live in peace and harmony. They are not attacking each other. The reason is that they are all well fed and taken care of. This reminds us that if people in a society are well fed and all their needs are met, then they can too live in peace and harmony and respect the privacy of others. Out of respect, privacy, and honor of women, I wandered all over Dubai Mall but didn't make a single video of the entire place except for the aquarium. No problem, let's just enjoy the light show at Burj Khalifa instead. Look at those dancing fountains, the same are at Bahria Town, Karachi as well. I asked Fayadaan to take me to the beach, so he took me to the Khan's beach, where Alhamdulillah there was nothing inappropriate to view that could disturb my fasting. Alhamdulillah. But there was still one issue. Because it was the monsoon season, therefore, the seashore and the water was full of thousands of tiny crabs and blue bottles, which made it really hard for me to walk on the seashore or to bathe in the water.
ओ भाई, यार असर की नमाज का वक्त बता सकते हैं?
नहीं बता सकता।
क्यों नहीं बता सकते?
ये देखो मैं आईब्रोज बनवा के आया हूँ इसलिए नहीं बता सकता। आंखें भी देखो मेरी कैसी लाल हो रही है।
हाँ शेख साहब, क्यों इतने उदास हो? यार उदास इसलिए मेरी बीवी की शक्ल तो मुझसे मिलती है। किधर आपकी बीवी? ये बराबर में देखो ना। यार बंदे की ऐसी बीवी हो उससे तो बेहतर है बंदे की बीवी ना हो। उंगली भी कटी हुई है। ओ यार उससे कुछ नहीं होता। क्यों? क्या हुआ? मेरा तो अपना हाथ ही कटा हुआ है। ए भाई, ए भाई, हाँ क्या हुआ? ए भाई इधर देखो, इसे ये क्यों रो रहा है? किसको? इसको? इसको? हाँ बोलो भाई, क्या मसला है? क्यों रो रहे हो?
अब भाई मेरे हाथ कट गए, देखो मेरे हाथ कट गए यार। रोऊंगा नहीं तो क्या हंसूंगा? हैं तालियां कैसे बजाऊं? हैं
I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish. I will be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love. Be everything that you need. I love you more with every breath, truly, madly, deeply do. I wanna stand with you on a mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me. Subhanallah, all praises for the Almighty Allah. Then in the night, Faddu and I set off on a Miami Vice sea cruise. Come on, hold my hand. I wanna contact the living. Not sure I understand this role I've been given. I sit and talk to God, and He just laughs at my plans. My head speaks a language I don't understand. I have never liked concrete jungles, but this view is something different. I like what I'm seeing. It's beautiful, truly beautiful. Allahu Akbar. Coolness of the heart, sweetness of my eyes. A masjid. Eid Mubarak. Wishing everyone a blessed Eid. We didn't get the chance to pray Eid Salah at the Grand Mosque, but after the prayers, we definitely toured this beautiful and majestic place. Allahu Akbar. To celebrate Eid with their loved ones, people have left the town. This is probably why that for the first time today I found the mosque empty at Asr time. Otherwise, the masajid here are always fully crowded. MashaAllah. Honestly, if these same Pakistani and Indian folks showed this much discipline and respect for rules and regulations back in their own countries, our homelands would turn into paradise. Here, no one dares to take even 10 steps past a red signal, not even by mistake. We visited this place that reminded me of Mohatta Palace and Frere Hall back in Karachi. I can't remember the name of this place right now, but it had a beautiful antique vibe. This Moroccan fighter embedded in the wall, these stunning paintings on the ceilings, Arabs dressed up in gorgeous traditional clothing, and that flavorful mouth-watering food. So yummy, so delicious, just like a wow. I went to Palm Jumeirah, but instead of enjoying it from the window of the car, I did it more while tracing my tracks on the Google map like a child. We went into one of the branches of the palm, and the view of the buildings there was so impressive and so beautiful. Then we passed through an underwater tunnel and arrived at the edge of the palm, where I got to watch the sea swallowed in darkness. Now witness my humility and simplicity. Even in the most developed country in the world, in my friend's five-star home, despite having a soft, luxurious bed, I still laid out a mat and a prayer rug on the floor and slept here. Why? Well, it's not because I'm showing off that I'm a saint. Rather, it is because that's exactly what I do in Karachi as well. Sleeping on the floor keeps your back straight and makes it easier to wake up for Fajr. The only time I avoid it is when the bathroom is too close to my sleeping spot and there's a chance a cockroach or a centipede might crawl into my ear or mouth. This is my holy Quran, this is my wooden stand, and this is how we worship, bro. Arabian Nights like Arabian day. No, I have not come to meet Jasmine and Aladdin in their hometown in Agrabah. This, my friends, is the global village. Oh, smart boy. We reached America without a visa, and from there we went to London, then straight to Rome. And guess what? We somehow ended up right back on Tariq Road in Karachi again. Looks like the Karachi will never stop following me. This whole place was decorated beautifully, but this gorgeous place had only one little drop scene. The toilet was so far away that you had to mentally prepare yourself 15 minutes in advance before you took the trip. We visited Yemen and Kuwait too. Now we have reached Turkey, where the salesmen were yelling out to you like they weren't trying to sell you something, but more like they were trying to drag you into a wrestling match. Ah, these socks. I absolutely love them, and I always buy them whenever I can. But here, the price was so outrageously high that I decided to order them online from Karachi instead. For now, I'm just going to admire them like they're pieces of fine art. Oh, come on, not again. Now I have arrived in Zainab Market, Karachi. Like, seriously, Karachi, are you stalking me? All of this stuff here, you can easily find it in Lighthouse Market in Karachi. You don't need to spend a single dirham, just enjoy looking at it, no pressure to buy. But these special lamp lights inside the dinosaur eggs is probably a new trend. I have seen this a lot over here. Apparently, prehistoric lighting must be in fashion. Yes, this is exactly what I was talking about. Selling less, fighting more. Thank you, don't. No, I don't want. Wow, what a nice mustache, sir. Oh, my love, Pakistan. Leather jackets of the famous Panorama Center in Karachi. You can get this samosa for 30 rupees in Karachi. Over here, I had to pay 200 rupees for the same. Ah, my love, the Pakistani cola, Pa Cola. UAE in UAE. What a nice bro. And this is my childhood buddy Radiul Fayadaan, but I genuinely don't understand why he's making such a Scroogey face. What's up with those expressions, my nephew? Looking at this is making me feel like I should pay a visit to the toilet. We also bought tickets to watch the show of Iron Man's uncle, but we intentionally chose the timing after the Maghrib prayer so that our prayer doesn't get sacrificed. Everything that is being sold here can be easily found in Karachi, and in Karachi, it's 100 times cheaper. So, honestly, only spend money here if it's absolutely necessary. Allahu Akbar. Enjoy the life of this world, but don't forget to establish your 5 daily prayers. It seemed like that establishing the prayers were obligatory only upon me and Fayadaan. Bro, we came here to pray, not to buy a plot and sleep. Get up, man!
There, I have lifted my leg. Will this count as getting up?
Whoa! Since childhood, I used to read about Ripley's Believe It or Not in the Dawn newspaper. Therefore, the show and tell segment established at the Global Village was the most amazing thing I saw here. Can I get some herbal tea? I got an itchy throat. These camels, they're not humans, obviously, but somehow this one has a mustache just like the Turkish salesman. Believe it or not. When I first arrived in Dubai, my face was glowing. Now, after going around so much, I look stressed and worn out. My skin has become so oily that I'm afraid if America found out about it, they might invade it. By this point, I was so exhausted that I was just forcing myself to look at each setup. No interest left, just pushing myself. Iron Man's uncle's show is about to start. The show was pretty amazing and entertaining. Fireworks! So apparently these people were climbing up a pole to fix something, and suddenly Medusa showed up and turned them into stone.
Bro, can someone please take this string out of my mouth?
Sorry, it is above my pay grade. We saw countless wonders and amazing setups at the global village, but honestly, I had the most fun when we entered Africa. Everything there was so unique. Everything here seemed like the items from the witchcraft shop that my relatives visit to perform black magic. 99% of the items I saw here could not easily be found in Karachi or anywhere else in Pakistan. But that didn't mean that I have to buy everything that I come across. I may be passionate, but I'm not wasteful. However, this old stick of Uncle Rafiki from the Lion King was only for 50 dirhams. Now that I see this video, I am missing it so much. I wish I bought this one. By the time we came out of Africa, I didn't even have the strength to take another step or crawl, so I went and sat into my child's stroller. Allahu Akbar. I absolutely do not enjoy desert safaris. Let me tell you why. First of all, I live in Karachi, so dodging potholes and surviving near-death traffic is already a part of my daily routine. Secondly, camel rides are available in Karachi too, and since I don't even ride them there, why would I suddenly want to ride one in the desert? And thirdly, I have zero interest in watching scantily clad ladies shaking their bellies. I'm a good boy. But since my son insisted to go on the desert safari, therefore I had no choice. For the record, I did not watch the belly dance. I sat with my back towards the ladies. I hope they didn't feel offended. Allahu Akbar. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे लोगों का तो काम है कहना छोड़ो बेकार की बातों में कहीं बीत न जाए रहना To be honest, I really didn't want to come to Dubai during Ramadan. I wanted to spend Eid at home in my city with my family. But once I got here and spent time with Faddu, I had so much fun that I don't regret the trip at all. In fact, now that it's time to return to Karachi, I'm genuinely feeling sad. My heart wants to come back soon so I can hang out with Fayadaan, aka Shaitan. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Something about the way you smile, I may never know the reason why. Sani da pa ma ga ma ga re sa. Oh no, I mean,